Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Going to empty the garbage. Heading to Florida in the morning. They have the government buildings and some government buildings and schools shut down all the way to far south as Macon. Well, deer season's almost over, the 15th, I think. Fine with me. Hey, look at their deer right there, down there sleeping on the road, swarm. You know, at least as a human being, you're aware of the peril involved in being in the war, or living in the ghetto, or just living in anywhere now with high crime. But being an animal, to not have the intellect of figuring out what's what and that it's going to end, I just wonder how their brain processes that. They're on high alert for another couple months, or what? I mean, if you're an animal, you'd be afraid to eat after a while. I would think, you know, maybe not. Shit, I don't know. Who knows? So I'll get out of here in the morning about 7, 8. It's only like, it says 8 hours. I can't figure that out. Because to Kissimmee, Florida, I'm going to stop and get a seafood dinner. Because, you know, you try averaging 70 miles an hour. Try that sometimes. It's impossible. By the time you get gas, get something to eat, fuck around, obey the speed limit, go through the way I do to get down to, I usually get on 75 down around Macon. You're not averaging anywhere near, you're probably averaging like 61. That's hauling ass whenever you can. So I just think it doesn't really matter, because all I'm going to do is check into my hotel. I'm not sure where that is yet. And get up in the morning, the van's I got to drop it off at 11 to get detailed, and then head out to the airport. Just party. Rock on, know what I'm saying? The days are getting longer, you can tell. I mean, subtle, not much, but I like actually short days, to be honest with you. I'd be happy if the days stayed short, just like they do up until the longest day of the year, which I think is December 22nd. Be fine with me. I don't like it like light out. Look at that. That water's frozen on top still. See? You know, this problem, I knew there was a charging problem sometime. I thought it was the alternator. Anyway, they fucked with it for 3 days. You know, spending time on it. Couldn't figure it out, kept going back to it. I didn't want to blow a whole day and not getting everybody else's stuff done. You know what it was? Battery cable, the ground. Just charging my phone now. When I went down there to Dublin, it was not like that at all. Wouldn't even I couldn't charge my phone and do the GPS at the same time. One or the other. Weird, isn't it? Now I tell you, it's a broke county. You know where I live. You know, everything's. I like it like this. I want it to. I shouldn't say I want it to stay broke. I mean, but I don't want it to get developed. I hope it's just like this when I go tits up. This hasn't changed at all since the day it was built. Except downtown, no business other than that. Just rural. There's people that work their whole lifetime down here in a gas station or a drugstore. No kidding. That house is vacant. I've been in there looking around. All sorts of old homesteads just abandoned, left. That particular deal was a lady got addicted to some kind of drugs, somebody told me. Poor old gal. Here's where they did all that clear cutting. Like 500 acres. And as much as I'd like to not clear cutting and say it sucks, you shouldn't do it, it is sustainable. And man, is it beautiful at night when you walk by here. Just the stars are unbelievable. You know, no obstructed view. You know, I've only got like about, I don't know, what, an 80-degree view out of my front porch. 80-degree view, that's it. I mean, it's good, it's nice. I don't think I'd ever cut trees down. But if something ever happened to them, man, I'd have a whole new sky to me that is absolutely stunning. Sky Pilot. Sky Pilot. I'm giving all the animals food, feeding them, helping them out. I gotta face the other way, even though I'm gonna go out that way. These fucking slobs just throwing shit all over as usual. What's that? Looks like some kind of circus outfit or something. Don't know whatever happened to that little red cat. I'd like to think he's curled up on a velvet throw rug somewhere. Just all of a sudden didn't see him anymore. I don't know what happened to him. No more food laying around. I hope somebody trapped him, but although I never saw traps. Alright, I'll be signing back on another one. Alright, back with you. Emptying the garbage, you gotta do that out here. That's, of course, if you don't want garbage laying all over. Don't want to get down too low in the ditch here. You never get out. This red clay, I'm telling you, you can get stuck on flat ground with a F450 four-wheeler. It's the slickest stuff you've ever seen in your life. Red clay. Seriously. That's why I'm running on empty, running on Jackson Brown. Had a good day today. Trying out my new porch cam. I'm gonna get a better one, or infrared. I'm gonna have it stuck right out to where in the pitch dark where I get a lot of animals. I think you're gonna love it. I was gonna do direct cable, but so what? It gives me troubles once in a while. Don't ever forget, Wi-Fi is never as good as a direct cable. I don't care what they tell you. It's not. You could set it up for like 20 hours and you'll see where it like kind of wavers in and out. All wireless transmissions. Of course, some better than others, but it is never as good as a direct connection, which is why, for the gamers, you can plug right into the router. I mean, if Wi-Fi is so great, I mean, you'd have a hard time noticing it. Like, I've got 2 gigabytes download, 1 gigabyte upload speed. That's just like smoking. What are those people doing? Oh, he's got a trailer. Just running on empty. I was talking to Ann, the manager of the BP, and she told me that when you have that yellow tape around there, you know, at the BP, that's a crime scene. And you will get charged if they catch you on the inside of the crime scene. I thought it was just, you know, tape, don't go in there, but you wouldn't get charged. I mean, it makes sense. Because I'm running on empty. What time do I have here? I don't know what time it is. The battery is disconnected. I'm going to go over and get some chicken, a few things at the grocery store. Gonna get some stuff at the Tractor Supply. Taking this baby to Florida. 470 miles. hauling ass. Yeah, the only, I mean, people. I know people around here that live here that go to Atlanta to go south on 75. It's like, what is wrong with you? It is so out of the way. It's ridiculous, especially when it cuts back southeast. Go south. It's nuts. Running on empty. You gotta keep an eye for these fucking cops. Look at the dollar store. It's the best thing ever happened to their competition. They held in there with low prices and stood firm. Finally, the enemy succumbed to the everyday low prices, and they had to call it tits up. Tits up is right. Running on empty. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Running on empty. Yeah, I'm running on empty. Not tonight, I'm not. I'm fired up. I had a lot of caffeine today. OBP said he's going to build it up bigger and better. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know about commercial policies nowadays. I've been so out of that, facet of the business that I don't really know if they have a problem paying policy limits or what. Now, Marty told me it's the opposite in his businesses. They force him to overinsure. Buildings that he insures for $5 million are only worth $3 million. That's because they want to collect their premiums. And if you crunch the numbers, that's probably a pretty good strategy. And if you don't like getting your insurance there, go someplace else. They don't want to get sued for... The biggest thing insurance companies worry about is not dealing in good faith. There's all sorts of case law, and they will break it off in their ass and give you punitive damages you wouldn't believe. That's the way it is. Downsizing. Crime scene. Rescue 911.